Hello, in today's 10-minute series we're going to work on upper body and shoulders. So we're going to take you through some exercises that are good to help mobilize the upper body while also strengthening the thoracic spine and the shoulders around the scapulas. So when we're on our stomach, the way we engage our core is we lie flat down, place our hands down on the mat with our forehead on our hands. Then we tilt our pelvis away from the floor, so we're tucking our tailbone in, and we draw our belly button away from the floor and hold that in there. So that helps us engage the pelvic floor. So what we're going to do here is start by just really warming up, simply lifting our head and chest bone away from the floor and away from our hands, keeping our hands on the floor. So let's do 5 of those. And all you're simply doing is keeping your chin tucked in, and you're really lifting your upper body away from the floor, using the muscles in and around the scapula and between the shoulder blades to get you off the floor. You may find you might get too high, or other people can get a little bit higher. Don't worry about that. It's within your own range. Let's do 5 of them. Try and keep your shoulders tucked back and down at the same time. Okay, so when we've done 5 of those, we're just going to bring our hands out to the side, still in line with our forehead, and we're going to keep our elbows on the floor. Just come up again, tuck your tailbone in, draw your belly button in, and just coming up again, moving the head away from the head and shoulders away from the floor. Again, keeping the chin tucked in and looking down at the mat. Don't look up to the wall. So we have 5 of these as well. Very good. And again, relaxing the neck, really you just want to lift through the shoulder blades. Excellent, lovely. So now we're just going to bring our elbows in a little bit closer, so we're coming up into what's called a Sphinx position, okay? All we're going to do here is simply turn to look at our right ankle. So we're getting a nice bit of side bend and rotation through the thoracic spine. Then turn and look at the left ankle. And let's go side to side a few times. Again, it's just a mobilization exercise to loosen out the upper back. Very good for you guys if you're stuck looking at computers all day, bent over the computer. Get a bit of movement back into the upper back. Brilliant. Okay, and let's go back down again. And this time we're going to come up into what's called the cobra position. So you move your hands a little bit further away from you. And we're going to try and come up all the way, locking out our arms, taking our elbows off the floor. So just going to peel yourself up off the floor. Try and get the arms locked out, keeping those shoulders tucked back and down. Keeping the belly button drawn in and back down again. And come up again. So again, these are just really looseners, mobilizations, freeing out everything. You want to try and peel your back off the floor, peel your tummy off the floor, coming right up, keeping those shoulders tucked back and down. If you've any pinch in the lower back, only come up as far as you feel the little pinch. Don't push through that little pinch. Lovely. Excellent. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to bring our hands down around by our side. And what we're going to do here, palms facing in, you're going to draw your shoulders back, so you're kind of pinching them behind you, and you're just going to lift your head off the floor a little bit. And as you're here, you're going to reach for your feet, so you're pulling down with your shoulders towards your feet. Pause for a second, then relax back down. And let's go again. So you're only coming up a wee bit, you're still looking down at the mat. Holding it for a few seconds, and back down. Don't forget, you still need to keep your tailbone tucked in, belly button drawn in, and keep the belly button gauge drawn in as you come up off the floor. 3, 2 more. Lovely. And 1 more. Excellent, great, lovely. Okay, so now we're just going to go on to our side. I'm just going to do a few side bends, okay? But with the side bend, you're going to have your body dead straight to your knees, so it's in a straight line. You're going to tuck your feet behind you so your knees are at 90 degrees. You're going to get a good strong shoulder, so that's a weak shoulder, this is a strong shoulder. And we need to reinforce our shoulder, so a little side bend will help strengthen the scapula and the muscles around the scapula. So we're just going to come up and side bend, really lifting up through the knee and elbow. Let's go again. Let's do 3 of those. Trying to get up as high as you can, getting good support through the shoulder. Lovely, okay, so now we're going to do something a little bit harder. It's a side plank, but we'll start off on our knees. So again, make sure you got a good, strong, solid shoulder, nice and stable. And we're going to come up and hold it there. So hold that for maybe 10 seconds if you can. Want to make it a little bit harder and you're able for it, you can just really lift the leg up and down. Maybe add in 5 of them. And relax back down. Sit up if you need to. Stretch out that shoulder so we don't hurt it too much. And if you're able to, we're going to go on to a full plank. If you're not ready for a full plank, just do another 10 seconds on the knees. So a full plank is your legs are out straight, one foot in front of the other, elbow underneath shoulder, good strong shoulder, and you're going to come up and hold it there. So again, we can hold this for 10, 20, 30 seconds, whatever you're comfortable with. Want to make it a little bit harder? Let's dip the hips down towards the floor for 10. If not, just hold it. Lovely, and relax back down. So again, you can do that for as long as it's comfortable. You can work up to 30 seconds at your own pace. Lovely, so let's just turn around, change sides, go back down onto our elbow. Let's do some side bends for this side. Again, good strong shoulder, that's a weak shoulder, good strong shoulder. Nice and secure, hips are stacked on your knees, come up onto your side bend and just really get those hips as high as you can and back down. And again, up we go, holding it and back down. And one more, and back down. Excellent, lovely. So now we're going to do our plank on our knees. So let's just get the hips up, hold them there. If you need to, you can put your hand down, if not, place it on your hip. And again, if you want to, you can lift that top leg up and down for 5 or 10 reps. Lovely, and back down. Sit up, stretch it out if you need to. Need to be careful with the shoulders. If you have any pathology in the shoulders, maybe avoid the planks, it can be a little bit taxing. So, onto our straight leg plank. Again, elbow under shoulder, good strong shoulder, and let's pop up again. And again, holding it for 10, 20, 30 seconds, whatever your ability is. If you want to try something different, you can bring the elbow down to the floor, so you're getting a nice bit of a twist through the upper body. Again, you can try 5 or 10 of these and relax back down. So that's all getting a bit of the obliques, shoulder, upper body workout. Great. So there are side planks. So obviously we can do full planks on the front. So a plank really works core, a little bit of shoulders. So we'll start off with just a simple, straightforward front plank. So with a front plank, tuck your toes in, elbows under shoulders. Don't hold your hands, it's another compensatory pattern. You need to reinforce something, clench your fists, tuck in the belly button and just lift yourself up. And just relax into that position, holding it again for count to 10, 20, 30 seconds. If it's too much, stay on your knees, build yourself up from your knees, counting up to 10, 20, 30 seconds. Or do a combination of both, try for a few seconds on the full plank, and then pop down to the knees as you see fit. Okay, let's go up again. Another alternative, if you want to make it a little bit harder, is to just lift the left leg off the floor and then the right leg. And you might try a couple of sets of that. Keeping our bum level, bum shouldn't be in the air. Shoulders tucked back and down, and really concentrate on what you're doing. And relax back down. Come back up onto your hunkers, sit back, stretch out those shoulders. Right, so another nice one for the upper body. So again, you can do a couple of reps of those front planks, but another nice one for the upper body that's really more shoulders than core when it comes to a front plank is a straight arm front plank. So again, this can be done on knees or straight. So what you're looking to do here is just put the hands underneath the shoulders, take the knees back from where you want to be, tuck the shoulders back and down, and just hold yourself so your body is in a straight line position from the knees. Okay? Want to make that a little bit harder. We're going to go straight up onto a straight leg plank. Again, keeping our body straight. Make sure your bum isn't in the air or you're letting your hips sag. You really need to support everything. And again, you can hold that for a count of 10, 20, 30 seconds, whatever you like. You can add in again some alterations. Lifting the left leg, lifting the right leg. You might do a set of 10 of those. Keeping the bum steady and low. Also, you can do some mountain climbers. Knee in, right knee in, left knee in. Do 10 of those. Bringing the knee into the elbow. You can add a bit of twist by bringing the knee over to the other elbow. So there's loads you can do to really make your exercise that wee bit harder. Again, if you're working off at an easier level, just stay on your knees and build yourself up. It's really just trying to give you a few ideas of what you can do to really strengthen everything and make it into a difficult enough exercise. Okay, great. And then the nice little mobility exercise to warm down with is just really just some upper body rotations. So on our hands and knees, hands are under shoulders, knees are under hips. You're going to take your left hand and you're going to pass it in underneath the armpit, your right armpit, and look in and really reach for the wall with your fingertips. Take the hand back up, bring it right around and follow it up with your head. So you get a great thoracic spine rotation. Follow through again. And take it back up again. So I normally do 3 on each side. And breathing out and relax into the stretch. And then let's change over. Take your right hand this time, pass it in underneath your left armpit, reaching for the wall. Take it back up, follow it up. Again, relaxing into that stretch. Another fantastic exercise for those of you handcuffed to the desk. And one more. Got a long day at work. Great 10-minute session just to loosen everything out. A little bit of strength. Brilliant. Okay. That was a nice short quick session. Give it a go. Try it a couple of times throughout the week. Helps strengthen the shoulders. Good for posture. As I said, great for postures that are bent over the computer. Thanks very much.